YouTubers, Roxanne here from Rox's Cards and Crafts. So for this tutorial, this is attached to an SVG file that you can download instantly from my Ko-fi shop. I have left the link in the description below, so this tutorial will also be found there as well. So you can click on the link and watch it over in my Ko-fi shop, and while you're there, go and have a look and see what other SVG files or even paper patterns. I'm gradually building up the stock in my shop, and you'd be surprised they're not that dear. You buy from Etsy or Creative Fabrica or any of those places. I'll take PayPal and Visa card as well, or credit card I should say. Alright, so it's very, very easy, and I'm going to show you here on this first bit, and then we'll move into the tutorial. But this first bit is just following the link, and I'm just going to show you this. So this is where it will bring you, and all you have to do is press on. Now if I do this, I'll have to pay myself to $2.99 Australian dollars, but I'm not going to. But all you have to do is go buy now. Alright, and you go pay now, PayPal, and that then brings you in to another page. Actually, let me, while I'm there, let me show you one that doesn't cost anything, and you could probably go into a free one as well. Free, I need a free one. So this is a free one. So you do this, how much will you pay? With the free ones, you still have to put 0. Go add to cart. Now you're going to sign up and give I'm going to take that away, give an email address, and this is going to go to your email. Now people think it stops there, but if you go view content, right, you can go download, and that's how easy it is. Very, very easy. Okay, so this one went straight to my downloads folder. This one's a zip folder. All you have to do is right click and go extract all. You can browse or just send it to downloads again. Just go extract. Keeps popping up onto my other screen. And there you will get so this is the free one. So that's what you get with those free painted ones. And when you've got it, upload that into Design Space. There is that one there. So this is the A2 card. Continue. You can like say what it is. Upload. And it will come in at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that's your A2 card, and the other one comes in smaller as well. So you can then go from there, cut it out. Oh, just ungroup. So this is the layer that goes on top. It's just in different colours so that they're easy distinguishable. But if you want to do white like I do, just change your colours. That one's already white, and then that, and then they can all cut on the same page. Now when I do 12 by 12, I'm going to do these 4 times like I said on the tutorial, because I've got 12 by 12 paper. That way when I go to make it, it's not too large. What? What's going on? Oh, that's that one. I'll just hide, that was just that one above. It was too high. I'm going to make it, don't save. And it will, there's a couple left out. Move that. I got these all to fit, believe it or not. So you can put those ones in there because this actually cuts out. I have one more. So that's how they can all cut out on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Now using the Explore Air 2, I do cut this twice. I've got it on custom settings. Oh, here we go with this setup on the machine again. Since the updates on version, oh, who knows what I'm on. So since the update, it's doing this again. Continue. Now, my machine's on, it's connecting, even though it's not Bluetooth, it's plugged in. Okay, I don't need to know you anymore. Oy. So I've got my custom materials. When I do them, I put the stars in front and then I put them in caps lock. All right. So I do this intricate cut twice on my 216 GSM. If you want to know what that is, let me help you there. I will go out of this. I'm going to go into my profile, go to settings, in machines under settings, go to custom materials. Now in my custom materials, these are mine, like I said, it is cut to intricate, so I've got that on 190, cut twice. So if you want to follow that with your settings, be my guest, or if you want to cut it 3 times, but twice is fine. Twice is usually good. So it's about backing off the pressure. My usual cut on the Explore Air 2 for cardstock is $2.99 cut once. But you need it to cut, these cut so cleanly when you back off the pressure. So I always do all my custom, once I know what material I'm always going to use, I set my own custom materials. I'll get a bit of a guideline from the dial settings and then just cut twice, 2 or 3 times. Shouldn't be any more than that. Fun foam 4 times. Oh, I got a 5 times. Birch. I don't know what birch is. I don't use birch. They're not mine. Okay. So, like I said, I'm cutting that twice at 190. That's for the Explore range. The Maker, you'll have to do a test cut. If you need to do a test cut on that little star there, if you like. Don't go wasting your good cardstock by testing. Use your scraps for testing on a sticky mat, okay? So that's my tip for you today. You're going to cut those out and then we're going to proceed with putting this together. Just want to say thank you for watching. I hope stay tuned. Look, follow me on my Ko-fi shop, because I'm continuously adding things and they come with a tutorial as well. Don't forget I run a Cricut Connect Facebook group, so I'll leave you a link to the Facebook group. Don't forget to answer the group questions. Even if you say you saw my YouTube channel, just let me know what machine you have. You saw my YouTube channel and you're in like Flynn. You've also got any older Cricut users, Cricut, I don't mean you have to be old, any old Cricut machine users, like the legacy machines, like the Cricut Expression. I've also got a group for you as well. So go on over to my Ko-fi shop, following the link, and then you can get going with the tutorial. Bye for now. Okay, so I'm sure by now you all know how to cut these files after I've showed you how to bring this into Design Space. So that's I own a Cricut Explore Air 2, and that's my choice to show you with this video. But of course, you can use Silhouette, Cricut Expression. What I've done is I use 12 by 12 paper. So my papers for my cards are about 216 GSM. I put that 12 by 12 and I cut this topper. Now these are toppers. So what we need by a topper, this is what you're going to cut out. And this is your card base. So from a 12 by 12, I think a lot of my overseas members will use the A2 size, so I've added that to the file as well. But this is a 4 by 6, so I've cut it. Obviously, this is 12. Scored at the 6th line, and that's that opens from north to south, whereas most of my cards will open east to west, so they open up like that. And then that one is cut at, is that right? Yep, 8 by 6, sorry. And I can get three card bases from my 12 by 12. This is why I choose the 4 by 6. And I can get 4 toppers. So the file that you will purchase, it's one file, but you can duplicate it and cut it 4 times. There's one there. Let me take this off. And you can cut the outside of the star. I'm just going to turn that over and peel off. So this is going to peel away beautifully. This is not an overly sticky mat. In actual fact, I think I've restuck it. I restick my mat. So you've got some extra stars there to use for whatever. I have a collection now. And then we have so I just get rid of this and keep those for tags or whatnot. I have a very unhealthy looking messy desk, as you do. So I will once again turn the mat over and peel that off gently. You don't want to be hurting the cardstock. It should just peel off nicely. Just roll it back and gently. You do not want to be curling the topper. I did have 4 of those, so I made all of these fit with that much left that I could use as scrap for all my little pieces there that I use for my cards. is you take, just make sure you got the right size. I'm using Kaiser Craft cardstock. I'm going to turn that over. And I use reversible tweezers so that it leaves me that was just a bit too much there. It just leaves me with a free, I'm not using my fingers. My nails get in the way. This is so much easier and more relaxing than the traditional style tweezers that we get. And that will go, let's try and get that lovely and symmetrical. I have made the frame a bit bigger to guarantee that it will fit and hide. It's like putting facing on a top that you sew. Everything has to be finished. Just tap it down. You shouldn't get any glue. And that's perfect. Nice and easy. I'm going to put that aside to let that dry. And put these all together. So I'll do a bit of fast forwarding. So the whole three of those are on. Now just be very, very gentle with that frame when pulling it off. Use a spatula or something because it's very delicate and you do not want to have, there's a little dent there, but you do not want that. I said there shouldn't be any glue bits that have come out, but easy enough to scrape away. Alrighty, so you can then well, let me show you. Could just move this away, but I'd like to show you just your tip for scraping paper off. I like to give tips if you've taken the time to come and watch me. You see a lot of posts with people say, how do I move all the paper? Another excellent way is to always have a little water bottle and just spray, especially on the bits that are going to stick. Let that soak in, let the water soak in. Right, and then it's been soaking for about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, not much time at all. And we're just going to put that in the bin. And put this mat aside so it can dry. Another good tip too, I mean that's going to come back nice and dry and nice and sticky. You can go and throw it in the sun. Let the sun have a go at it for about half an hour if you don't need it. Get up and get a bit of exercise and go and stick that out in the sun. So that's all there is to that, really. You've got a little embellishment as well, which just cuts off with the frame attached. So that's the full embellishment that comes with the file. So you'll get your A2 and your 4x6. Just going to leave this out of the way, and then I'm going to fast forward I'm going to bring that down here. I'm going to fast forward my way of embellishing this card. First off, I'm going to